困った時は食事処を探そう。ここら辺にあるかな。
You know, Sushang, I didn't need you to do that. Also, why am I big? That's not right. Why am I big? That's not correct. Why are you big? That was weird. Anyways, hi. I think I will set this as my default too. Let's do that. So, welcome to Impact 3rd again. I see both Johns over on YouTube and Twitch. Hello, hello. Good evening. Yeah, it is a good evening. Sushang interrupting like the music playing. I'm glad I just started it like a minute late. Sushang, you talk too much. Yeah, so we have new Valkyrie. We have new character to play, and I have things to do in the Elysian Realm, so we're gonna go do that. Sushang, shush for a second. We gotta go to the Elysian Realm stuff. Also, wait, I can upgrade. Thanks to the battle pass, Senna can get updated. Senna, where are you? I need to raise your rank a bit. Oh, she is almost SS2 or S2. Let's go. That's very exciting. I don't know what do I need for this. I need 20 more frags. Okay. Eventually we will get her to SS2. But that's beside the point. So, let's go over to the Elysian Realm because we have a lot of stuff to do over here. I have not done my weekly stuff. I've been actually kind of bad about it. But I've also not done Sushang's training stages, which I probably should go do right now before we do this. And I've not done her like intro Elysian Realm stuff either. Let's see, it's not on her voyage log, I don't think. Where is that? This one. So I did this, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's go look at how Sushang is supposed to be controlled. Versus how I've been controlling her since this patch launched for us. Let's see what we got going on. Alright, Ai-chan, walk me through the basics. So, she's Biotype, Physical Damage Dealer, and Fists user. Wait, do I equip? Did I give her Fists? I don't remember giving her Fists. She can increase Sword Force in various ways, which is the bamboo thing, and consume Sword Force to perform combo attacks. Most of her damage is considered bleed damage instead of melee or ranged, and cannot crit. Oh! Susannah's the same way. That's really interesting. Like, also I find it funny that, like, Susannah being Sushang's, like, streamer girlfriend, I do find that very amusing that they have a similar way of controlling here, but whatever. I understand how the basic attack works. I can figure that out. Bam, 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 bam. No problem. Filling up the bamboo gauge. And then we can do combo attack, which I already know how to do. You gotta follow that up with the weapon skill, though. I picked up on that pretty quickly. Yeah, that's not too bad. It boots you back up to sequence 4. Or not sequence 4, it's like the max thing for that. You just hold it. Yeah. That's not a problem. That's very easy. I don't know. Did you? I try. So she can tap it to do... Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I picked up on that pretty easily. That's not very hard. They kind of guide you into that almost immediately. So, I understand her basic moveset already. Yeah, it's funny, Shirley was talking about how Mihoyo doesn't really like gravitate towards green characters, and she's cited teal specifically as a character color that they use, which I can't deny because Sushang does the same thing here. It's not really green so much as it is teal with flecks of green, and also Pio, who you can't see behind me, but it's fine. I like this design for Sushang though. Alright, let's see what basic tutorial 2 has for me. Okay, pairing her with Vita, that's something. Why would you pair her with Vita? Oh, it's just for QTE. So time stutter when teammates cast weapon skill and combo attack or charge attack with her QTE. Okay. So do Vita's thing, and then do this. Yeah, that's not a big deal. I got that. Alright. So, during this time, time frozen domain is in effect. It's a really fun animation. I like that. Now that the true part of her actual thing is astral ring stuff. Aichin cannot move in time frozen domain, so what you're seeing here has been edited. Tap Peregrine Sword's portrait, yeah. I got it. When entering by Stellar Shift, mash the QTE button to increase its damage. This entry also refreshes and autocast weapon skill. So like a lot of the other Astral Op stuff that we've been getting recently. So go into that. Yeah, that's actually very easy. So when the final attack hits, resets all team members' switch cooldown and triggers their QTEs. Okay. When she exits, she also exits in enhanced state. Okay, yeah, that's very easy. I've already picked up on that by just playing around with her. Now tell me about her team comp, because like, I just learned like the other day when we were doing Star Rail that she does bleed damage. I didn't even realize that. Which I felt kind of dumb for. But, like, it's fine. So, let's continue along. Basic team cycle, yeah. With Durandal and Vita. I've been seeing this team show up in, like, the arena, but I didn't know exactly how it was supposed to, like, flow around. So let's see what they actually tell us. Alright, what's our team stuff here? At least for the basic team. Yeah, just show me, I'll figure it out. Alright, weapon skill, I'm assuming you're gonna not do it again? Go right into Vita and her ult. Interesting. Because that, I guess, puts us in an enhanced state. You do her basic attacks to fill up her gauge. That's the old finale. So they didn't do their weapon skill thing until after they cast that? They didn't even cast it. Weird. So go to Durandal, toss her shield, do her ult. Or not shield, lance. Then go back to Sushang. I guess they're trying to like auto fill up her gauge immediately instead of like going into it, and then they'll do, I'm assuming, ult. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can do that. Let's refill the gauge and test it ourselves. So this said, you do that, and then Vita enters. Oh wait, and to do her ult, and then you can do this. And then, what do they say? We go over to Durandal, do her thing. And then we enter on this. It kind of bothers me that they're not using the gauges and stuff, but I guess this like flows a little better, but I feel like I hate not using the gauges. Like filling up Vita's gauge and then not like doing her combo attack feels wrong to me. I don't know how like effective that actually is. Okay, so let's go see how much this changes when we do the Stellar Outburst cycle. Same team comp again, though. Not that this is going to matter for Elysian Realm, because we won't be able to do any of this anyway. But that's fine. Alright, what do you got for me, Aichin? Teach me. Okay, so trigger it with her. I'm assuming doing her attack stuff. This is what I'm probably going to be doing more often than not. Ult? Yeah. So do basically everything you can do with Sushang first. And then what, go to Vita? Yeah, okay. You gonna cast her ult? See, this feels more correct. This feels like what I was expecting it to be. They're gonna fill up her gauge, or are they gonna go back to... Oh, back to Sushang. Okay, I thought we were gonna go over to Dudendal, but... Apparently, we're not doing that. So what does Dudendal do in this context, then? Oh, she's like the last part of it for this. Then do her ult. Are we gonna QTE back to Sushang again? Yeah. So we're trying to like maximize the amount of time that Sushang is on the field to do damage, is what this really is. Going back and forth between Vita and Dudendal's stuff. Okay, well that's not very hard. I can do that. You just go back and forth and loop it constantly. I don't even need to test that. I know how to do that. I love her little Pio. It's so cute. It's my favorite. Okay, so now that I've actually officially properly done the tutorial like I was supposed to, let's go put this to the test in the Elysian Realm properly this time. Well, I say that, but we still need to do her, not the deep sequence. We need to do the shallow sequence stuff. Get a feel of how they're going to change up all the basic attacks, because everything always changes because Ellie signets change everything. Alright, yep. Give me her. Do we want... They were putting entropy over here, but I feel like... Does lightning damage. Increase damage output. What does this do? Physical damage. Why is it that every Astral Up does lightning? Why do all of you do this? Only Seraphim doesn't do that. What the hell is this? Alright. Because I feel like we're doing bleed damage and can't crit, so I feel like this is the better choice here. And then they're giving me Bronya and Teddy for support. We'll go ahead and boost this stuff too. And do that. Alright. Hello, hello. Hi, Derek. I see you there on YouTube. I don't ask the devs. Yeah, I don't know. I've got some confusion there. Oh, I kind of fucked that up. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. See, nothing feels too different right now. I think I'm gonna end up like being funneled into either her Astral Up stuff over and over again. Oh! Okay. That's different. I like that. So this Sushang Teddy is the best option? Is she really? Why though? Okay, so we're definitely doing Astral Up more often, because that's fun. Why is Teddy the better choice for this though? I don't understand why she'd be the better choice. I want to go back and look at that again to see what her skills actually do. Because the tutorial was like, yeah, you want entropy for this. And I'm like, do we? Do we want entropy for this? Because I feel like no. Alright, there we go. That was easy. Probably could have done it a little faster if I wasn't chittering away. Okay, let's do the next difficulty up. Alright, Teddy, what the fuck do you do here? Significantly increases this character's damage output. It doesn't tell me what it does. Can unleash Heavenly Shift. I wish it would just explain this. To unleash a powerful entry skill on... Oh! That might be why. The entry skill thing being the thing. Enables her to do Law of Ascension twice with the Leader Valkyrie. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Whereas Sarah's stuff is Wheel of Destiny, which is triggering phantoms during... Yeah, and phantoms aren't as useful for her, necessarily. Okay, yeah, I see that. That makes sense. Interesting. Alright, well, let's do this shit. Hi, Teddy. We have, like, a whole team of Teddys now. God, that is, like, really satisfying. Just keep tapping the button and then just destroy things. That's fun. So that's Wheel of Destiny and Songchu OP for a world start. Yeah. I have to remember what a lot of these skills do because I'm gonna be honest, brain kind of dumb sometimes and I don't remember things. This is like one of those things that I don't pay attention to skills all that much. I just like kind of play around with them and see what feels right. Which is way flightier than I usually am for things, but like, I don't know. It just feels right to do. Let's just do it again. And they're dead. No problem. I really like the bamboo umbrella on it. Like, this is like a really cute thing. I kind of just want one in real life. Like, where do I get one? Or do I have to actually make it? Because that would be a task. I could make props, though. I could do that. What are they actually giving her in terms of skills here? We're going for Sue, Vilvi, and Fuqua. Yeah, that makes sense. Multiple attacks, weapon skill, and not getting damaged. That makes a lot of sense. I gotta see what of Ellie's signets are allowing that, like, excessive attacking during the Astral Up, because that's really fun. Or I have to tap that. I remember. Because whatever that is right there, that's what I want to keep doing. Oh, it's invincible. This isn't gonna do anything. Should you not be invincible? Thanks. I don't want to deal with that. How badly is she going to decimate him in this? Not as much as I thought. But then again, we are still kind of melting it, so I guess that's fine. Nice. Like, I just want one of those. It's so pretty. I just want one of those in my house. I want that up somewhere. Alright, so she's now leveled as much as I can do for this stuff. Time to really put it to the test and see what we can do. Let's just go immediately to finality. Let's just go to, like, to the hardest one instantly. Because why would I bother doing things the easy way? Alright, so we could fight. Yeah, that's the one that we always do for the bleed boss, so that's probably better. Let's see. Elemental breach? That's not... Well, I guess physical breach and elemental, that's kind of useful. The one that's about bleed, that's probably more useful here. For every support Valkyrie whose type is different from the deployed Valkyrie, I don't care about that. That's not important. She deals 50% more total damage. This is disabled for physical taking damage. That might be useful, but I think we're just going to do this. These two are always like the ones that are kind of meant for whatever patch we're in. Sorry, Kiana, you gotta go, girl. You need to get yeeted because we gotta play around with Sushang, wherever the hell she is. Sushang, where are you? Not this Sushang. We need the other one. Oh god, what does her icon look like? There it is. Alright, let's put in... See, who was it? It was this Bronya and then this Teddy. Alright, let's go play around. Let's see what we can do. How much damage can my Sushang actually do? Let's find out. Alright, hello Ellie. Give me... Oh, good god. That is so much text. Jesus Christ. That's so long. Good god. I think I always do these in alphabetical, so we'll just pick this one for now. Alright, let's get Sue's signet first, because we're gonna need that. We can't just keep spamming and hope we get Ellie's signets. I do need to actually properly build her. We'll do this whole cycle, and then we'll go into for Astrolog stuff. Is everything dead before I can even get onto the field? Okay, well apparently I chose the right one immediately. Great, we love that. I love the animations for this. Like, this is really fun and interesting. Alright. Easy. Sup, Sue? How about you give me... boosting total damage by enemies. Deal more elemental damage. I don't care about elemental damage. Let's just boost total damage. Alright, she does fishing. And then Chimkin steals it? Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I haven't actually seen that animation yet. That's really adorable. I love all the idle animations. I don't see them very often. Let's just go right into this. See how this does on DPS this time. I probably should have saved an Ellie signet for whenever we're supposed to get double, but it's probably fine. The good thing is we're getting right back into Astrolab stuff without having to worry too much about it, so we're not being like hampered by cooldown. At least not right now. We probably will be inevitably. Yeah, that handled that pretty well. Alright, Ellie. Let's go for... We'll do 5 flavors next. That's the next alphabetical one. I don't need any of those. I guess we're doing Sue's again, because we might be able to get all of his exclusive stuff immediately if I get this double one. Because this is a double floor, right? Yeah. I should have used Teddy before I did this. It's fine. I can't get over how much I love the like animations they use for her. Can you imagine like if we had gone back in time to like what Honkai used to be when it first launched versus like what it is now? It just showed you like what this was. I'd lose my fucking mind. Honkai is so much better now than it ever was originally. As far as like overall quality of gameplay and just how nice everything looks. You can say what you will about the story here or there. I think it's been pretty good, but like, you know, your mileage may vary kind of a thing. But as far as how like the gameplay feels, how fluid everything is, it's so much better than it was initially. Alright, Sue, can you give me something useful? Increasing it to 80, that's gonna proc it more often. Now let's boost damage taken by enemies again. And then we can do... Let's do this one for physical damage. Now, what of your exclusive ones do I want? What is Karma Wheel? Knocks enemies down, dealing adaptive damage. Whereas Eyes Open is... thing. That's a random... I think this one which does more enemies overall, because I don't feel like Sushang is really like... I don't feel she's bad against single target enemies, but I do think she's a lot better against groups. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Something like that's probably more useful. Let's see. I can skip Pardo's store for now. Let's go get some stuff from Fuqua. Because now we need her signets too. This feels pretty like nice to flow in and around the combat. Like sometimes I feel like the combos they give us are a little awkward, but like this one feels pretty good. Also, we did that really fast. Alright, Fuqua, can you give me... I guess total damage right now. We'll do physical next. I don't care about the elemental damage. Oh, Ellie Signet. That's always priority. I don't know why you would use any of the other, like, Elysian Realm things. Like, Ellie Signets are always super useful. I don't know why you would use anything else that, like, doesn't increase that chances of you getting it sooner. I'm sure some people who, like, do min-maxing could probably tell me a little bit more about it, but, like, for my purposes, I feel like, nah, it's not that necessary. Just use Ellie stuff. Oh, I already killed him. I'm already on, like, the highest difficulty, and this is how fast we're killing everything? Like, damn, Sushang. I know they boost you because it's your patch, but still. Damn. Okay, Ellie, how about you give me... We'll do Gallant Hero. Is it the next one that gives me double signets again, or is it the one after that? I think it's the next one. In which case, yes, I want to do this. Because then I can get both of the last two that I need. And then we can just focus on getting Fuqua or anything else, really. Yeah! I remembered correctly. Or they're gonna make me work for it. Bonk. God, the cooldowns are kind of like non-existent, really. I didn't wail that hard for Sushang, like. Damn. I get why they told us that she couldn't crit, because I feel like if she were to be able to crit, this would be way more overpowered. Like, imagine if a bleed character like her or Susannah was able to do crit damage. Enemies wouldn't stand a chance. It'd be so busted. Okay, so we now have all of Ellie's signets. Let's go. We already have Sue's stuff, and I need more of the other things to really build up Sushang, so I don't need either of those. I don't need either of those either. Shit. I guess we could use Pardos? That's... Oh, I didn't time that right. Oops. Alright, how fast can I kill this reject Pokemon? Let me guess, first phase is done after this? Yeah. No problem. Yeah, okay. Now the real test begins. Can I kill him before he can even move? I wonder, will we be able to do it? He's almost moved, but he hasn't quite moved out of this spot yet. Poor bro didn't have a chance. He didn't stand a chance. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate for you. Yeah, let's do this one just so we were getting more stuff. Okay. I am gonna go buy stuff, actually. I usually skip the first shop, but the second shop is typically a pretty good idea. Because that second boss is almost always, like, the one that ends up being, like, a chokehold bottleneck or whatever. Which is a problem. So let's see, we needed Vilvi stuff. So let's buy that. And we needed stuff for Sue, but restoring SP is not really a huge deal right now. Not really gonna use that. Valkyrie's range damage, that doesn't feel very useful, but I still need to get her other stuff. Let's refresh it again. That doesn't feel useful. That does, though. And I don't think I want to buy anything else. I think that's good for now. God, they keep giving me Sue. I don't want Sue. Give me Fuhua or Vilvi. I need that stuff. That's more useful right now. They're denying me what is rightfully mine. I don't appreciate that. That said, we're probably not in too much of a concern for this. We should be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. With how fast we've been clearing every one of these levels, despite being on, like, finality difficulty, and she's not even max leveled yet, I feel like we're doing fine. Yeah, thanks, Sue. Can you give me... Yeah, Karma Wheel's one that would be useful. And again, we get more of Sue's signets. I don't need more of his stuff! They're denying me this. Again. As long as we get it before, like, the final fight, I think we'll be okay. I'm trying to think, like, what Flame Chaser we're gonna have to go fight at the very end, because I could give us a handicap and have us fight Mobius. That we're being type countered. That depends on how well we do against the final boss of this stuff. Assuming we don't, like, lose beforehand. We shouldn't, but... Well, I guess we're being type countered right now. We're still doing pretty good. Or are we? Isn't she creature type? Sushang's creature type, right? I think so. Alright, let's get the other Karma Wheel thing. And the other Karma Wheel one. Not that any of that really matters, but... exclusive significance are more useful than not, I suppose. Alright, Griseo, Kevin, or Eponia. Gris is for type countering, Kevin is ultimates. And then this is for restrictions. That's not that helpful, really. I mean, how much type countering are we really going to be doing? We're not going to be type countering the final boss at all. And we'll be type countered afterwards, so I think Kevin. We'll do Kevin. His is almost always useful anyway. Alright. Will this become the bottleneck for this run or not? We are type countered. I don't think it will be, though. They've gotten a lot better about that, I feel like, because it used to be much worse. Like the, whatever the other one is, like from the humanoid mech ones that's always annoying. That thing sucks. I hate fighting that thing. It is a struggle. Yeah, we should be fine. We have 2 minutes, and we're already this far in its health. I'm not worried about it. I worried for nothing. No problem. We had over 2 minutes left. No problem at all. Hello, Kevin. Wow, what? I don't need elemental damage. Okay. Let's see. I guess we'll do Fuhua, and then we'll go buy something after this. We'll still have one more shop, so maybe it'll be okay. But let's skip this one. I'm trying to think of like what other signets would be like a useful like support thing for this. I'm thinking like Sakura's for evasion. Not that we're doing a lot of evading, but maybe like a beginning of the match kind of buff. I can think of the word. Alright. Alright, Fuhua, can you give me, I guess, physical damage? Is that the third one from you? Yeah. Alright, boosts all buffs from normal sickness of this to full stacks. Taking damage reduces it by 1. This one's neutralizing damage and dealing adaptive damage equal to the number of remaining stacks times 650 to surrounding enemies. I feel like because we're not taking a lot of damage anyway, that suffering mass is probably more useful. Alright, what do we got here? Know what I need? So we'll go see what Pardo's got for us. Oh, and she's actually here. Okay, Pardo, how about you give me some useful stuff here? I don't really need that. Reduces total damage. I guess that's probably okay. I forget what Rend does. That's a shield damage thing, right? I don't feel like any of this is all that useful. Let's refresh it. We'll get Sakura's thing. We shouldn't be taking any damage. We're not really needing to reduce the cooldown of Astral Ring, so Mobius's isn't all that useful right now. I guess they really wanted me to go for Cosma to get Rend. Which, in that case, both of those things are pretty useful. Let's refresh it again. What do we got? Tainting nearby enemies, that's probably useful. We'll still have one more shop, so we'll leave the rest of our money for that. Man, more bots to deal with. Hang on a sec. I gotta deal with this nonsense. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, there we go. Continue. I don't want Sue's stuff. Ellie, reset it for me. I got even less things that I needed? How rude. Fine, we'll go to Kevin. I guess these were gonna get Kevin's signature, which won't hurt. It's not what I wanted, but I guess it's fine. We should be able to get double signature for this though, unless we're really fucking up our build somewhere, which I doubt. We're doing okay though. Again, the highest difficulty, and we're not really having any major troubles at all. Oh, I just barely cleared that. Alright, boosting total damage. Thank you. And let's boost physical breach. And then I guess we can do... What is War of Deliverance again? Are effective unconditionally. Character burst mode will immediately enter War of Deliverance state upon entering battle. Or we have Final Battle, which is enhancing everything we have. I think we'll just do this. That seems more useful. We're doing really well, though. Okay, so let's see what we got. Wow, not a lot. I guess that probably, and we shouldn't be able to afford anything else. We could change the setup too. Let's see, what are Sue's other things that are useful? What did he send us? It's the leaf and one other thing. What's the other one though? Ineffective one-off flame chasers. Portals carrying signet will not appear after full remembrance. Sigil and support Valkyries cannot be swapped. The number of options when choosing signet is reduced by 2. Every Nexus signet owned increases total damage bonus by 10 and reduces max HP by 1,000. I don't need Ellie's Jesus crown. Faded source. That's Griseo's. That's Cosma's. Versus Spiral. Yeah, where the fuck is the other one for Sue? He has 2 of them, does he not? Sakura. That's Aponia. That's Daybreak. Stars. Reverie. This is just making them appear more often. I don't need that. Don't need that. I don't know why I'm trying to min-max this. It's really not all that useful. Unblocking damage, suffering, mass sickness active, source of more. I guess that would be useful for right now. Oh, right, it's over here is the other thing. Okay, that's not helpful. 1 extra level. Yeah, okay. We can just leave that where it is. I don't know why I'm trying to like min-max game this when I'm already crushing it. We don't need to do that. Yeah, this thing isn't gonna live very long. Alright, go on to your phase 2. Okay, what are you... Oh, it is taking damage, never mind. I wasn't sure if it was taking damage yet. I wasn't paying attention though. Yeah, you shouldn't survive this for very long. Yeah, I think we might go fight Mobius just to like give us a bit of a handicap. Because we're already kind of killing it right now. That, I feel like, should not have been the highest difficulty for this. Alright, well, let's go see how Mobius and Sushang will square up against each other, because I feel like it still isn't going to be all that hard. Also, I still need Mobius's, like, emblems, I guess. We're already through her first phase? What? Okay. Alright, yeah, this is... What the fuck is happening? Even this is going better than I expected. And done. Jesus Christ. That was really powerful. What the hell? That went incredibly well, honestly. Yeah, and that was on finality difficulty. That wasn't even that hard. That should not have been that easy. Christ. That's something else. And let's go and get our collection rewards, because I like shinies. And then, of course, we're getting all this stuff for the week. Yeah, thanks for that. And then we can go over to the shop. What are we getting? More of these, I think. I don't need A-rank Valkyrie fragments. I guess we're going to save for this stuff, because I still need to buy all of these things. Beating this stuff with Aponia. Does she get a buff of any kind right now? Is that even useful? Let's... No, hold on. Let me go back and see. Bow, fist, javelin, and pistol. So she wouldn't get a buff right now. And neither would Teddy. Who's the other one I need to level up right now? That kind of sucks. Because, like, obviously Sushang needs to be, like, leveled up, but... Let's see. Upgradable auto suits. Yeah, her and Teddy both. I did their thing, and then I didn't do anything else past that, and I really need to. But Teddy won't get leveled up from this. Well, that's not a problem. Since we're done with that, why don't we go test out some other things? Let's see what other people are doing for Mole Arena and stuff. Alright, we got Kiana, Sparkle, and Songshua. I can do that. I don't know what team would be good for that. I think we always put Teddy with this team, so it should be fine. Let's do fire damage. Let's see what we can do. Man, I forgot how cool of a design Saw is. Like, I love this boss design. Yeah, let me get this off, please. Alright, I have to jump for that. Probably not doing the team cycle for this correctly, but that's fine. Alright, Sparkle. Do your thing. Let's go over to Kiana, actually. This shouldn't be too hard. Let her knock some damage out of this. Over to you. And then back to Kiana. Yeah, no, you're not interrupting me this time, Saw. I'm done with this shit. This is probably not, like, if you're used to watching people do, like, their proper runs of this, you'll probably end up being a little bit disappointed by my play, because I'm not, like, the highest level player for a lot of this stuff by any means. Alright, Sparkle, come in, do... That might actually kill it, yeah. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Sketchy-ish start, but we're doing okay so far. You know, with them announcing Honkai Nexus Anima, I'm surprised they didn't have, like, a version of Rice Cake for that Kiana to use. Shame. You have it right here. It's ready. Like, just put Rice Cake in there, Mihoyo. I get that she's, like, a unique entity for this exact Kiana, but don't worry about that. That's not important. Alright, this team... Basically the Sushang team. And this is working to be something entirely differently. Thanks for that. So let's pick our team properly. So we need Vita and Didendal and Sushang. Confirm that. Back to physical damage. Yep, we got it. I know how this works. I'm not worried about it. I learned. Shit. I didn't time that right.
お腹が空いたの？自由自在。目が回るでしょ。作田をあげるよ。
I need you to not do that. Hold on, let me dodge some of these things here. Just do something else. Yeah, there we go. I've heard that thing has a shield, and that kind of annoys the hell out of me. I'm not even doing the team thing properly. It's fine. Decidedly not well optimized as far as my run of this team yet, but that's okay. Okay, come on team, we got this. Alright, let's get rid of this shield. Come on, just do... Shit, come on. Apparently I can't remember how to do anything here. Shit. Alright, here we go. Now let's do this. This should be a lot more effective now. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I didn't mean to go to Udodanol. I meant to go to Sushang. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. I kind of goofed it, but that's okay. Because this should kill it anyway. Yeah, that's definitely not the most optimal run of that one. My timing's off on a lot of stuff. Alright. Well, we still got it anyways. That should be good enough to get all the rewards for the week. Yeah, still doing pretty good. And then this thing should be easy. What are they using for this? Lantern, Senna, Thelema. That's not so bad. Whereas this is having us use Ellie and the other Sushang. I don't know, let's use Lantern and the others. Alright. Lantern, Senna, Thelema. Lantern, why don't you have another... You need another thing. Let's see, I think you benefit from Sarah? She's in their outfit. Why is it like Senna and Thelema have one? Helia Corley got one. Why doesn't Lantern have another one? Where's her maid outfit, damn it? I want the maid outfit. It'd be very fun. Let's just do this. This should kill it almost immediately. Yeah. That's what I thought. Just nuking it instantly. Why bother trying when my ult can do that already? Lantern's promare ass hair. I don't know that they've ever told us why her hair does this. It's fun, but it's just her Super Saiyan mode. Don't worry about it. Alright, cool. That takes care of that. Still need to do Super String Dimension stuff too, don't we? Let's see. What team are you recommending me this time? Yeah, sure, we can do this.
新年の使者キアナ出撃
We might go and do some of the event stuff. I usually try to record that and not stream it, but I don't think there's a whole lot of like story stuff that's necessary for that right now. So I might be able to get away with just streaming it and not having it.
元気を出してねパパパパンそれちょっと痛いよ
Yeah, do that. I probably should have popped it on first.
消えて星を落ちて安らかに星とともに失われた世界沈むがいい
Do this.
全ては僕の手の中に
Go back to Sparkle.
倒れるのは誰だと思う逃がさないよやる気
I
満
guess we
々
might as well go
だ
ahead and
ね
do this.
後でさて大暴れしちゃうよ
Madame Kiana is so fun. Like, what a really fun battle scene. I know that some people on Twitter were like pissy about it, but like, I like her a lot. I'm not mad that we have another Kiana battle suit. Why are you not taking damage? I need you to like start taking damage, please. Bum bum bum. Right, I guess I'm supposed to be doing fire damage to this thing. Alright, let's just wait. Please hurry up. Thank you. Kumbarkana, or whatever this thing is called. You're not gonna live very long. It's just so pretty. I can't be mad looking at that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go back to Vita, because we have used her in a minute. And that. This. Back to Kiana. And Astrolop stuff. This should wrap it up. Well, maybe not as fast as I thought. Maybe Spark will be the one that gets it. Oh yeah, she's definitely. I find it very funny that I don't have Sparkle in Star Rail, but I do have her here. She's not Triple S yet, I don't think, but I do have her pretty useful. Which I find really funny. Yeah, how many more frags does she need to be leveled up anyway? What do you need, Sparkle? She needs a lot. I need a lot more stuff for you. Also, I like this outfit for her better than her default one. I'm not a huge fan of her default outfit as much. It's not bad by any means, but like compared to this, like that one's way better. It gives more of like that theater vibe. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, I forgot that like Rice Cake makes really weird noises. It's adorable. That. Okay, cool. We have the Astrolop stuff ready. No problem. Oh yeah, let's do this. And ball. Then back over. Deal with that. I like this outfit for Vita as well. This like eldritch horror thing she's got going on. I like it. Oh, do I have to lure it into the crystals? Is that what this is? Yeah. Alright, come on over here. Come on over here. Come on, Ganesha. Hey, over here. Yes. Now you can die. That's so cute. I love that. Alright, Vita, do your thing. Kind of questionable how useful doing all those like combo attacks is, but I feel better having done them. That. And then move it over. That just feels like I'm adding some extra damage. It may not be the most efficient way of doing it, but like, I feel like it just feels better. Will this kill it instantly? Yeah. Rice Cake is so cute. I get that like people are upset because it's like You're the Snake and we didn't get a Mobius thing, but like, I don't know. I don't dislike what we got. A lot of people did. Some people were really mad about it. Alright, we're doing this team, which I guess is... Huh. What was the purpose of this team? I don't remember. It's fine. I'll figure it out as we get in here. Well, it's definitely not Thelma doing our damage, that's for sure. And it's not going to be Vita doing damage either. So it must be to boost Lantern to do all the damage. Which is fine. We'll do that here in a second. Get all our buffs and whatever from doing all those cycle of attacks. That. Let's see. Let's get Vita's buff here. Maybe it's not using her. Why am I using this team? Imaginary type enemies. I don't know why they recommended this team for this. Alright, let's go back to Thelma for a minute. Maybe it's just kind of cycle between QTEs. Elemental weakness shifts rapidly. Working elemental weakness. I don't. What elemental weakness am I supposed to be having here? Is that why we have this team? Because it's multiple elemental weaknesses of fire, lightning, and ice. Is that what we're doing? I don't exactly know how I'm supposed to do that. It's fine. It's fine. I haven't used Bellamus Astrolop in ages. I should have waited until I moved over to Lantern, honestly. It's fine. It doesn't have to be optimized. We just have to complete it. That's all that matters. Do that. Yeah, we got like 3 minutes to get through all this. I'm not worried about it. God, what a cool outfit. I can't get over how much I love that. Alright, stupid archer, get out of here. I have things to destroy. It's important. So look at this. She's got like weird little eyeball things and stuff everywhere. Like, I love this. Also, her face here is killing me. Vita, why are you looking at me like that? Don't look at me like that. Okay. Now, what is the final part of this? What is this thing? I don't remember what this is. Oh, and Cosma. Oh, weird. I haven't done this team in a while. So we're going to have Sparkle DPS is what I'm gathering from this? Because she'll type counter Cosma. Interesting. Let's just buff herself right now. Actually, I need Lantern for this. Yeah, get out of here, please. Why, he ate that? You're not supposed to be able to eat that. I haven't fought him in so long, I've kind of forgotten how to fight Cosma. I guess we'll let Senna do some stuff. And bonk. And then we go back to Sparkle, who's actually going to be doing some damage. Okay, so we're trying just to use them to boost the Astrolop stuff. That's why we have this team. Bye, Cosma! Dumbass space werewolf. I'm still amused that Mihoyo is like, yeah, we want space werewolves. That's the enemy we want to do now. Both in this game with Cosma and with the lycanthropes or whatever they call them in Star Rail. I'm extremely amused by that. Like, there is no reason to do space werewolves. Alright, look at that. All my weekly stuff is done. And of course we have all the emblems to go look at. Yes, I see that I have all the Flame Chaser emblems. Thank you. You do not have to tell me that every time. Deciding if I want to try to do any of this on stream or not. Trying to decide if I want to. Well, we can do some of it. That doesn't require me to do any plot stuff. Let's see, Glug Bar also. Let's go buy some of these things. Level up some characters. Alright, ones I actually use. Nice. Alright, Fuhua. Let's get you something from the blue one at least. Really, this is the one I wanted to level up here. You don't get a purple one yet, though. I'm saving those for the more important Valkyries. Okay, so let's just pick this guy. Alright, they're using Mobius, which is not going to be useful for this team, so let's see. Actually, I think I had other teams set up. Oh, maybe not this one. I bet an Elysia team would be useful here. Let's put Ellie there, and then we can put, let's see, Aponia in the back. She'll help deal with May and that. But then we could put in our own... Where's May? Let's put Psychic type in here. Alright, May, you need to go here in the front. And then we'll put Lantern over here. And then we can support you with that one bio one I always use. This one. Put you over here. Alright, let's see how my team does. Go, Pokemon team! I'm just gonna let him deal with it. Oh, right, yeah, Ellie's better for defensive things, not offensive stuff. Keeping things away from everything. So she's effectively useless in this team. I should have put... probably Sushang. Well, the team might still be okay. We'll see what they can do. This person is, like, close to my level, but I haven't leveled up all of my stuff yet, so... Yeah, we're dead in the ring, because we ain't beating this. Unless Aponia can somehow clutch it. Of course, it's the two creature types that are the problem. Oh, no, we are going to win this. Okay. Good job, team. I didn't think we were going to win that. That was close. Yeah, that was a lot closer than I was expecting that to be. Let's pick the next... This person's a level above me. So let's see what team I want to do for this. They're using no typing Kevin, who's going to freeze everything, which is going to be really annoying. But most everyone else on here is creature type stuff. So Aponia would probably be the most useful because she'll hit everything at once. Then we'll put you in front. I think Senti will actually be useful here. Wherever the hell she is. Senti, where the fuck are you at? Here you are. And then if I want to match type, which is probably what we're going to do. Oh, no, we don't need to. We can put Sushang in here. And then, as our other support character, why don't we put in... What the... No, I don't want this. Go away. We have the one that does healing. I'm thinking we want this thing for shields. And what else we got? What's the thing? I guess this one for another support. Just trying to keep it mostly creature types, because this thing's going to die almost immediately. That thing might help a little bit, but it's not going to be the most useful thing. Oh, and their Kevin can do its ult twice? That sucks. Well, I guess like they have leveled up. That would make sense, though. Oh yeah, we're crushing this. Yeah, this isn't even gonna be close. I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Jesus. I think we did okay. I think we were doing alright there. Let's pick... Actually, let's go level up some stuff first. Let's go buy some more things. What do we got? Stuff I don't even use. Thanks for that. I mean, I guess it's good that I have more like quantum type things because I definitely do not have enough of that. Yeah, you can get a blue. That's fine. I guess this thing's maxed now, so like that's helpful. I'll give you purple stuff. You get a blue though. Alright, let's challenge this guy. Okay. So you've got this. This is a weird mixed team. I'm not sure exactly how to like counter that really. See, what are gonna be the most problem and annoying things in this team? The Hephaestus stuff. There's not a lot that like Mobius would be useful for, so I'm thinking Vita actually. Vita I think does like a shield thing or something that's useful, so we'll keep Vita as the thing. That mech one's gonna be a big problem, so probably Ellie in the back here to deal with that. And then I do want our support creature type, this one. That needs to be on here basically at all times. Probably a... Because like the mech types are going to counter any creature types that we use, so we don't want that to be our main DPS. I'm thinking maybe you. And then we can have... Probably a no type would be useful. So which one of those do I want to use? We can use a no type over here. I think I have one more I can use somewhere. Or actually no, let's use this one. I haven't used this one in a while. Let's put that over here. Let's see how they do. I mean, worst case scenario, we lose. I'm not that worried about it. It's just the daily stuff anyway. Ellie, you went after the wrong thing, and then you done been killed. You were supposed to go after the robot. Did you kill the robot already? No, you just fucked off and died. Why did you do this? You're fighting the thing you're not supposed to fight. Why did you do that? Yeah, this isn't gonna go over well, I don't think. Because our healing thing's dead, so now it's just kind of hoping for the best here. Assuming May doesn't get melted right now, she might be able to deal with that stupid, annoying robot, but I'm not holding my breath here. What's giving them shields? It must be one of those skills they have. Yeah, that wasn't going to go over well. But you know what? It doesn't matter because we have all of our daily reward stuff, which is what I was really looking for. Not a big deal. We still have this to do. Oh, right. Yeah, there's this annoying shit. I don't know what team would be good for this. I have no idea. I don't think a lot of my imaginary teams are really useful right now. Let's see. What's my auto look like? I mean, he might be okay, but like against two of them, I feel like the answer to that is not really. I still want you. I don't remember what these things do. But they're going to get, like, the autos are going to kill these things if I use them. But it might be okay. I'll just put, like, all the imaginary stuff. We're going to go all in on the imaginary things. We'll see what it does. I was having a hard time with this, but that's because, like, none of this stuff is really, like, leveled for this. I haven't been getting them in the event gacha. I mean, my auto is, like, max, I think. Alright, come on, Vita, do your thing. Oh, right, it's the Kevin that was, like, the most annoying shit, because, like, I can't do anything when he keeps freezing us. See, like, half of my team's already dead. Like, they're not going to survive this. My poor Otto isn't going to live very long. He's getting stunned? Yeah, he's getting stunned. I don't think my little bug bot over here in the corner is going to survive very long. Yeah, let's pick something different. Those things in the back are really annoying. I'm trying to think of like who I could use that could do something about that. I'm thinking let's get rid of these things. Let's put that in the background. That might be helpful. And then we'll support you with who's a good support one here. I feel like I need to use like quantum stuff because they might actually not die. They'll be not type countered, but they're also gonna have a hard time doing any damage either. Alright, we'll put Celia up there. I'll put Celia in the middle. Alright, Veliona, do a thing. And hopefully my Husk Nihilist will actually go kill those stupid things in the back. Because I think those things are what's causing me a lot of grief. Yeah, there we go. Come on, team. You guys got this. I believe in you. Outside of the fact that stupid Kevin is going to freeze us again. Yeah, this might be the team that does it. Alright, cool. Stupid robots are dead. And Veliona will be able to survive a little longer at least. And then it's the autos. I wish you two weren't split between two enemies. I don't like this. Oh, Shad, thanks for the raid of 4 people. We're playing the new Honkai event stuff, and hopefully my team will survive, but it seems like not. Oh! We were so close, too! Damn it! Oh, that sucks. How goes the addiction? I mean, it goes pretty well, actually, I would say. We have... Let me just back out of the event stuff. So, we have this new Valkyrie. This is one of our Sushangs, anyway. And I have not done a lot of, like, our Elysian Realm stuff with her. So we were doing that earlier, and she crushed it. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. See, if you wanted to see how the addiction goes, let me showcase you how the addiction goes. You see how many of these characters are triple S? Which means they're max rank. You see how this goes? That is how this addiction goes. I have a lot of max rank characters. And then like a handful of them that are not because they're... Do you want to ask how much they cost? I couldn't even tell you even if I wanted to. A lot would be the answer to that. And it isn't just that either. Take a look at my collection over here. You'll notice I have every single outfit in the game, which includes the pay-to-win ones and the gacha ones, which are expensive. Like, extremely expensive. I have almost all the stigmata and almost all the weapons. And emblems, don't worry about that. Stickers and furniture, we're crowned out on that. We got a lot. Good. Synthetic? Sup? Pretty expensive? Yeah, it's very expensive. A lot of money has gone into this account. I have a lot of things. And if we go look at my, like, achievements, you notice we're only missing, like, 3 achievements. Really? Which is, like, just a lot of stuff. This one, actually, this top one here is, like, the most annoying one to get because I just don't have cadets who play often enough to actually graduate and finish. So this takes forever. This should not be a very difficult one to do, but it takes forever. This one, I'll get this one eventually. I'm not worried about this. I've definitely completed normal stages 2,000 times, but I'm not sure if it counts the expeditions or not. And this, there isn't a chance in hell I'm getting this. E.T. Bustin completed a gacha game. I mean, I have been playing this game since launch, right? Like, that has been a thing. So, we got a lot going on over here. Like, we just had, like, all of our story stuff. We have, like, a story-based event thing going on, which I've already finished all of this. And then our actual plot, I recorded all of that. Took, like, 5 hours or so. It was very Yuri-coded. And I'm here for it. Let's see. Why don't we go to... Let's just go explore some areas. I go into the computer. I'm logging in. I tried the game for a second, immediately deleted it because it wasn't open world like Genshin. Well, I mean, it's also much older than Genshin. It does have open world sections though. So like, this is some of the part 2 areas. This is like the Tower of Rimu, which is pretty nice. Tower can't handle action games. Yeah, it's very action focused, I would say. But there are like, as I've gotten a lot older, like as the game has progressed, they've gotten a lot more like open world sections. So you have like this area, but then we can go out to the rest of Rimu, I think. Ryumu? I don't remember how to pronounce it. It's not important. Anyways, let's get out of here. Let's go to... Yeah, let's go to this. Teleport. It's not for me, yeah. It has, like, there's, like, open world maps. So, like, there's this stuff here. But it's not all interconnected. They're kind of their own self-contained thing. So, like, I can do Rimu, and then I can go back over to Langshua and... other places. And they have a very different vibe. They're pretty cool. So, you have this map, which I've already completed. Let's go over to Amber Street, actually. When this game launched, there wasn't going to be a chance in hell you could have done an open world. But it has sections. There's like little contained sections of open world stuff. So like with this area, I can kind of explore through all these different like Martian cities. We can go to like all these different places. I can go back to like the main deck if I wanted to. But if I wanted to explore other stuff, there's like other story chapters that have their sort of like open world sections. So let's go back to the story. Let's see. Even back in part 1, we had stuff with that. So we had... Where did we start doing that? It's not this. Wasn't this one. Or this. Yeah, I think it was here. I think it was this chapter. So, like, I think here's where we actually started getting open world stuff. Yeah, because we have all of, like, Colostern, which is... yeah, Inter-Rabbit. Doesn't matter who I'm playing as. Yeah, so you have the open world Colostern map. So we can kind of wander around, do some stuff. There are, like, other open world sections, and they've had sections like this in the past, too. As you save and exit. One of our first big events in the game was the Sakura Village stuff. So if you wanted to go do that, you've got... Where is that? Yeah, you have these things here. So like we have a Post-Honkai that's open right now, which is open world for like the areas that you're in. But you have like these like 4 separate maps to kind of click into. So this was our first one, and then we had this a little bit later, and then Post-Honkai chapters 1 and 2 have like their own open world maps. But like now story stuff comes out and it has its sort of own open maps you can go to, which I think is pretty fun. All of them very different vibes, and they've sort of refined and fixed a lot of things over time. Because like if you go check like Sakura Village, it's really like it shows its age, like quite a bit, actually. I had Ellie in here. Let's see. Let's not put Pardo in here. Let's put Ellie and her wives, which would be either Mobius or May. Let's put May in here. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's put May. Oh, no, I don't need this. Go into the map, damn it. I'm burnt out from gaming in general now. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, this was our first like expansion, and you'll notice fairly quickly that it's extremely basic. Very basic, blocky terrain, really basic layout. There was not a lot going on here. Like, Ellie sticks out like a sore thumb because this doesn't look anything like the rest of the stuff at all. And that's because this came out in like 2017. So this was the best they could do about open world stuff when this game launched. Which, you know, is fine and all for its time, but it's definitely aged not great. If they were to remake Honkai and like redo this, I think I would love to see how they would redo Yai Village. In fact, this area is so flat and open that whenever they gave us like Hersher of Reason, who has her motorcycle, they had an event where you could just race it around in a big loop around the entire map, which was really funny. Just this ancient, you know, Japanese village, and then you just racing a fucking motorcycle through the middle of it. Like a stereotypical Japanese ruffian thug delinquent or whatever. Like, this stuff does not age as well as like later on stuff does. Used to have 100 plus hours per week on Steam, but now it's like 11 to 43. We have a third title for Star Rail, which is why I couldn't. Yeah, Star Rail is it's not for everyone, but this is definitely not Star Rail. This is much older than that. Again, this is the game that kind of built MiHoYo, to be honest. I say that, but like I don't want to like discredit how Guns Girl Z does, because Guns Girl Z is the real game that built MiHoYo, because that was the first game they made that was like actually, you know, successful, and then the money they got from that went into making this game initially, and then this game was way more popular, and then they used that money to make Genshin. Genshin is a huge fucking cash cow, and then that made making Star Rail and Nexus Anima and Zenless and was it Dreams of Temis or whatever that other one, the Otome game is, that one. All of that stuff was possible partly because Guns N' Roses was really successful, and this game was really successful. Unfortunately, like, the Honkai community has been like doom posting a lot lately. They're like, "Oh, Honkai is dead now. They've moved to 10-week long patches," and it's like, it's not dead. Like, we're like losing people, but this game's almost like a decade old now. Like, yeah, we're not gonna have the fan base we had before, but people who are still here are like usually here. Like, we're always there for patch. We're spending money on it. It's still decently successful for a game as old as it is. But there's so much doom posting happening lately, and I'm like, why are we doom posting so much? We don't need to doom post. Just enjoy the game. Go make some like Yuri art, because God knows MiHoYo, especially in this game, is so much Yuri fan service, and I'm here for it. But like, just go make some art, post it on Twitter or Blue Sky and everything else, and have a good time. Like, we don't need to like doom post. Zenless is another one of the cash. I haven't played any of Zenless. I like the characters. We were actually earlier today. We were doing an art stream for Zenless fan art. I was drawing Burness. Because I like her design, and her character seems fun. I don't know anything about Zenless, though, because I haven't played it. Might, maybe, do stream stuff for that. Maybe. We'll see. I haven't decided. But we might do that. And this is our current event happening right now, so it's like a sort of Pokemon card game thing. I don't know. It's difficult to explain. But we have like all these different like challenge trial stuff that gets you at least things to level up your characters. You can do the actual plot story things through here, going into the different chapters. I need to be better in this. My teams have been kind of dog shit. But this is a fun little like side thing. It's not like super high stakes or anything like that. We have a lot of events every patch. Like we had this event, but then in the actual story stuff, let me go back into that. Yeah. When our story patch, like when that launched initially, we had our story thing to go through, and then we had this event, which is sort of like an FTL type something or another, which is like really silly. And also had some lore stuff in it that was Sag. But yeah, we can exit this. It's not a big deal. But we've had others as well. Like there were other event things. Like all of these. Each one of these was a different event. They're like a sort of Monopoly type thing. Map of Battlefield. I have played none of Battlefield at all. I wish I could tell you that I played any of that, but the answer to that is a resounding no. It's not a thing I tend to gravitate to at all. Let's see. What do I still need to do right now as far as dailies? Expeditions we don't need to do. I think it's just the this. Which I should be able to make more progress if I do some of these 6 special trials, but I might not need to do this right now. Maintain HP. Oh, this is a bit easy. Okay, let's see. Just fighting a bunch of lanterns? Okay, I can do that. Lantern's easy. She's not a big deal. So let's get Aponia as my king. And then we'll put in Senti, Sushang. Where's... Oh, they're recommending me characters. Let's see. This thing. What do you want me with that thing? I don't want that thing. I want this thing. But did I mean to use Vita and Auto? Now fuck that shit. I'm not doing that. Hang on. We're gonna put in... Let's put in you. They'll do fine. I'm not worried about my team. They'll do okay. Go team! You hate sleeping, so I'm gonna pull an all-nighter. At least try. God, all-nighters. I haven't been pulling an all-nighter in a while. It's rough. My body rejects that immediately. I went to bed kind of late last night because I got sidetracked with Minecraft, but like, I can't stay up all night, especially not like multiple days in a row. Like even staying up to 2 a.m. like I usually do is. My body hates me for that. Alright, let's see. Challenge hard. Can my team do this? Level 32? Yeah, they should be able to do this. Go. It's only 2 a.m. for you? Damn. That's very late. I mean, it's only like almost 10 p.m. for me, so I'm not nearly as concerned about that. Oh, wow. The Honkai beast I got in here is not doing great. Alright, Aponia, nuke him for me, girl. We still got a lot of stuff going on. We're doing okay. I'll get some new Valkyrie stuff from doing this if I can succeed. Oh god, they spawned another Husk Nihilist? Gross. Come on, team. You only need like 20 more points. Come on. Stay alive. Get me my victory points, damn it. Don't you die on me. Damn you. Restart challenge. Alright, we'll try to... We'll do it their way. We'll do what they're actually telling me to do. Fine. Put in Vita. Put Auto in the back somewhere. Put this thing... What's gonna be my damage list for this, though? This. Oh, we'll put Auto in the front, actually. Who else are they recommending that I put in this team? I I'm trying to decide if I want Aponia or if I want Sushang. I feel like I want Sushang in this team. Let's see how this does. This is like half of the recommended people they told me to put in here, so. Also, why did everybody already lose health? Why are we so low on health immediately at the start of the match? Well, I mean, we're already at 60 points, so I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, this is going a lot better. That went a lot better. Turns out doing what they told me is actually useful. Who would have guessed? Never would have been. 2 Kevins! I don't need Kevin. Where's my Elysia at max, damn you? Alright, Kevin. Fine, you can get purples. I'll give you that. I'm not going to check the skills right now. I don't have the stuff to do that just yet. Alright, let's see what we got as far as team. Displaced team. Who are you recommending to me this time? Let's see what they're recommending for Kingmaker stuff. Yeah, OBS makes sense. Okay. Didendal, put her in the middle. I don't think I can put in all the people they want me to do here. I don't like the tank. I feel like that thing is really slow. I don't like that thing. But you know what? Fuck it. We'll put all of them in here. Whole ass team of 3s. Let's see how they do. They're all technically recommended, so maybe it'll work. The tank's just so slow. I don't like using it. I feel like I should have put in more of my, like, mech-based teammates. Alright, Mobius, do your thing. The real test is going to be on the hard mode of this. Because we may not be in a position to actually do anything about that. Alright. Fuck yeah. And I'm assuming this is still the same recommended team, so let's put this in the back, actually. Alright, go for it. Will you survive? Oh, I hate those like little spider corpse mech things. I hate fighting those things. Like, every time they come up, I'm like, I don't want to deal with you. You're the worst. It's like healing all the time too. So that's not nice. Don't do that. Alright, nuke them, please. They still have a minute. Not doing great on time. And all these stupid phantoms are healing. Y'all need to stop that. $30 seconds to kill 9 more. Okay, we got this. I hope. You just have to kill 1, team. You got 10 seconds. Come on. Okay, there you go. Thank you. You scared me for a second. Alright, let's do a poll. Alright, Didendal's leveled up. Now, who do I want to get leveled up again? You know what? I feel like Vita. I feel like I need Vita leveled up. That seems like a thing I'm going to have to do at some point. So let's level you up. Get you something useful here. Yes, you can have a purple one. We'll redo that one too. Didendal, you get something. Okay, what is our recommended team this time? Songshua, who I did not get a thing to level up, even though I guess I apparently needed her. We want Lantern, Cosma, okay. And then let's put that team there. I'll put you in the background. Actually, I'll put both of you in the background. Defeat the core enemies. Okay, so just I need to kill Songshua is what it is. Well, this shouldn't be too hard. I say that, but like, I've also been... I've had very mixed results with this with the last few challenges that have written like this. I don't know that they'll survive the hard one for this. You know, I am seeing like the Phantom one or whatever, Salt Snow City that they're recommending us. Salt Snow City. I do see why they would want that to be here, because if she targets Songshua, she'll do more damage. That would be useful, actually. Alright, we knocked her ass out. I think I do want to get rid of... yes, that's a good question, actually. What do I want to do here? Because, like, the one that they recommend would be, like this one. And she's really useful, I think, for this. How useful is Cosma in this, though? Let's get rid of Lantern, and we'll see how this thing does. I'm very curious to see what she'll do. We're only 2 levels below, so, like, we should be doing okay. Alright, target Songshua, please. Do not target the ads, they're useless. Go, May! You've never even met Songshua. And Cosma's already dead. Okay. Well, he's fucking useless. I won't feel bad about removing him next time. Okay, well that thing's dead, but that's not gonna help. Yeah, I kind of expected this. Oof, yeah, that didn't go over well at all. I kind of expected that though. So like, let's see what we can change about this team setup here. So we need to be able to do more AoE stuff. Probably why they have Lantern in here. I don't want to use these useless other things though. And I don't feel like this thing was nearly as helpful as I had hoped it would be. So, our team instead, if we're trying to do AoE stuff, to focus on killing her. I mean, Kevin might be... Oh, well, May's not even recommended in this anyway. Never mind. Let's just do the recommended teams instead. I thought May was recommended here. So, that was kind of my own fault for that. Alright, any other recommended things in here that are something I can put into the team now that I have actually all the recommended stuff that they wanted me to have? Let's put this. That's for healing. Let's try that again. Why would Cosma be useful here, though? Does he, like, type counter the ads? Is that what it is? Or is it because his laser thing does more damage? Maybe it's that. You know what? I feel like we are possibly doing better. This does seem to be doing better. They're not leveled up to the, like, point where I think they could actually do this, but that's fine. We can maybe fix that. Well, I say that, but like, Sungsha is almost dead. Oh, we did it! Shit! I thought we were dead. I thought we were done for sure. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Hell yeah. Alright, now I can pick another character. So now we should probably get... Oh, man. That's a tough question. I feel like... either Mobius or Sushang. I feel like either Mobius or Sushang. They both kind of do the same thing, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, Sushang, level up. And you also get purple skills now. Congratulations. Congrats. And now we finished all of those, but these I will not be able to do much with. Also, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of those. So let's try this again. Displace all. Maybe we could put my own Kevin up there. He is level 3 now, so he might be good. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying before, and that didn't seem to work very well. So instead, let's try focusing on... Let's put Vita here, actually, and then we'll put Kevin at the front. And then we'll put Ellie behind him to help deal with those things. And then as support, let's get... let's try Sealy would be a good one. And then we'll put the healing thing back here. Let's see if this team can do it. That might be enough, maybe. They're a high enough level where they should be able to, but I don't know really the best strategy for it. Unless I just have an unoptimized team that steamrolls them at a higher level. Yeah, Veliona, do it, girl. Kill them stupid ass things, because I'm sick of those things. Oh yeah, we got this. Let's go. That's the team. We love to see it. See, that's what I wanted. Bunch of mech types now. I can take care of all the Fuhuas. That's easy. All right, displace all. What these things do I have? Let's put Mobius. And then we'll put Ellie here in the front. Or no, we'll put Ellie in the back to do damage. And then we will have psychic types here. Let's put May up front. And then we'll put Lantern. And we'll do our usual healing one. Go team! At the very least, we won't have type countering problems. So many Fuhuas. So many Fuhuas. I remember, like, when this game was still new, like, Fuhua was such a scary character to fight because of her shield stuff. Like, that version of her was so scary to fight. And then now I'm like, I have so many characters who just can kind of ignore it that it doesn't really matter. Which I think is hilarious. And 3 more pulls. Cool. Let's go level these guys up. You get a blue one. And you get a blue one. You get a blue one. Let's see. Wow, Shoujo needs to level up. Let's see. Lantern Suit, okay. Didonol's fine. Ellie is definitely fine. Eponia needs a gold one for sure. Kevin needs... Yeah, Kevin needs this. And then we can relearn. I'm going to relearn this one for him. Relearn it. Yeah, see that one. So Kevin might actually be like really useful now. All the psychic types and then a no typed this thing. Oh, that's going to suck. Yeah, we'll do Vita. And then we'll put Sushang and Eponia, I think. Who else I want to put in here? I don't have a whole lot of like support characters I'd really want to use, so let's put Lantern in here. She should be fine. We'll see how she does. I probably should have put a no type in there actually. But Vita will be useful enough. It's so funny that that's like her form there. Hoi hoi, hi Charlie. What doing? What doing? What do? Well, I continue to like try to metagame this. Oh, okay, they're using Didonol for that. Let's get rid of both of you. Or pixel arts at the moment. Fun. You know what? Actually, let's try this and this. I'm curious how that will do. And then Lantern will type counter the mech. Let's see how that does. At the very least, we're not being type countered with Quantum, so. But we're also not getting a type counter advantage, which is mildly annoying. Go, Kevin! Stupid crabs, go away. Oh yeah, they got this. Well, I mean, I say they got this, but do they actually? Otto, do your job. Thank you. You're scaring me there for a second. Hey, look, Cosmo won't be as useless now. Let's see. Let's rank up Veliona. Yep, you get a purple, because I use you a lot. Cosmo, I guess you'll get a purple one. I guess. Let's see. I wish I could see. Oh, let's look at the rewards here. What do we got here? I have to get up to floor 36 at the very least to get all the pulls I need for that. That's a lot. That's a lot to do. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna keep Vita. Let's put out... Because they're all mech types now. We should be able to do a lot more damage with this. Let's put Ellie out here. And then May. And then we'll go back to our usual support character. Go, my squad! You guys got this. I believe in you. I really like how Lantern's attacks work. I don't think she was in the last time we had this event, or like the, I guess, previous event that had the same mechanics. It was a similar title, but not the same one. Whatever. Prequel? Original? I don't know. Lantern wasn't in it, and I do like that she is. Nice. Alright, more creature types. Which means I need my mech types. You know what? Let's put Mobius in here. I bet Mobius would be funny. Mobius and Dudendal both will be fine. And then I guess we could put Fuqua in here too. We haven't used her in a while. Keeping Vita just to do whatever it is she does is pretty good. I remember when this event came out last time, like, I had to really think about my team comps in this, because some of those later stages get really, really difficult. I had to actually start rerolling skills to think about what each character was supposed to be doing. It was rough. But fun. I like the challenge. Oh yeah, we got this. Three levels below your recommended level. Yeah, I'm aware. We're crushing it. We're amazing. You don't have to tell me that. Alright, now they're using Mobius, so we need to not use any of that. Psychic types. We're definitely going back to having Ellie in the team here. I think we'll put Lantern in here too. Oh, my healer is gonna die. I have a funny idea though that I could do. Let's do this. Just have an entire lineup of some like the higher hitting or harder hitting characters just to see what they do. We're 6 levels below, so it ain't looking good. But I am curious to see how they'll do with this. I feel like I need to balance this better, put Husk Nihilus in the middle. No, well, we're not being type countered by you, Mobius, so go away. Oh, Ellie's doing pretty good. She should be able to take care of her Honkai beast here pretty soon. And Husk Nihilus is dead. Okay. Well, May's dead. This isn't going over well. Come on, Ellie. Nuke him. Come on, Ellie. Beat your wife. Don't take that out of context. No, she was so close. Or that's actually Mobius is like one of her wives. So close. Actually, let's go check and see. Let's go look at that team here for a second. What does Husk Nihilus got going on? Kind of ass skills, so that might be part of it. Initial SP increases. Let's relearn it again. Yeah, we'll do that one for sure. SP recovery after taking damage is increased by 60%. Maybe. Okay. Not the most helpful. Let's do this. Gain a shield. Yes, the shield. The shield one's actually useful. Thank you. May, what do you even have? She has a golden one, so I'm not touching that. May is kind of like not really leveled up though. Like she's more stuff. I feel like this team could do it. I feel like it can. I'm gonna try it again. Now that Husk actually has like some useful stuff for it, let's see what it can do now. Because its skills were kind of bad. And it was the first to die immediately, so. Mobius, you need to stop that. No one asked you. Yeah, Vita should help. And Husk is still dead first. Why are you still dead first? That is kind of frustrating, honestly. But maybe it did enough damage this time where, like, May and Ellie can deal with it. Alright, Ellie. Do something, girl. Save your other wife. Oh, yeah, they got this. They totally got this. Let's go! Let's go! We'd love to see it. Alright, who else we getting? More stuff I don't use all that often. Let's go level them up. And we'll give you... I guess... Wait, you got a gold immediately from that? Dude, what the hell? I'm calling some shenaniganery here. Okay, that's pretty good, though, because the next floor is level 37 recommended, and we're at 30. Might be a problem. Oh, God, they got Vita and Kevin? Oh, no. That is going to be rough. Jesus. I don't even know what I would do with that. That's rough. I think I'm gonna like not do that one right now. I think we're gonna come back to that. I think I'll come back to that one. Special trials, these are all level 40. So these are way above my level right now. We won't be able to do much with that. Let's see, I do want more of these. Is that for the beta one? Oh, that's alpha. I need more of those. Okay, I should totally be able to do this. So let's get our mech team going on. That's the unused costs. Okay, that's fine. Where is you? Go, my mech team. Do a crime. They will probably be fine. The more of these stages I do, the more powerful I become, so you know. I will decimate some dudes. As long as nobody else dies, we should be okay. Come on. Come on, kill Aponia, please. Nice. We are way above the levels for these, so we should be able to power through this pretty readily. Hey, look, it's one of the ones I actually use for stuff. Helpful. Alright, let's rank you up, because you're definitely a thing I need to use. Also, no wonder you're not doing great. Your skills are kind of shitty. All of you need at least 3 skills, though, because it's better than none. Until I have all 50 of the cards, or whatever, I can't just start rolling and rolling and rolling and hoping for the best. Let's see. A bunch of no types. And quantum stuff. I mean, yeah, like this thing's gonna type counter everyone here if I do this team. Whereas this team might do better. Yeah, let's try this one out. Let's see how this does. I don't think I need to change too much about it. Oh, wow. I overthought that significantly. I did not need to consider it that hard. Alright, our creature team. I don't have a creature team set up, so we need to displace all those. Let's get our creature team set up. Biotypes. Let's put Aponia up here. Senti, Sushang. And then support, support, support. Yeah, we'll do that. Probably a bit overkill, to be perfectly honest, but it should be fine. Will they kill them faster than the last one, though? And I think the answer is no, but we'll find out. Only by 10 seconds. Alright, all these imaginary types plus Kevin. What mode is this? This is the current ongoing event. So remember how I told you I've been recording stuff? This is the Snazzy Cards Championship event that's been happening. So this is what our current event actually is. There was a cutscene with Ai-chan at the very beginning of it, but we haven't had any lore stuff yet, so I don't feel too bad about like streaming this right now, whereas normally I'd be like, I would just be recording this, I wouldn't be streaming it. But like, this is fine. I'm not worried about this. If I need whatever happens in this, it's on YouTube and it will be on there forever, so I'm not too concerned about it. Also, what the fuck is this team? I'm sorry? What the fuck is this team? What the hell is that nonsense? What in the fuck is that? That is some absolute fuckery. And you know what? I'm gonna respond in kind with my own levels of fuckery. Let's see how you guys like this.
Your mother was a hamster.
Hi, Insane. Hi.
Plotting. Mwah.
I know you're plotting. You're always plotting. He came in here just to say plotting and then leave. Coward. I was wondering why I was hearing, like, Monty Python in my ear for a second. It's because you were over here being a menace. Oh, shit. I lost more than one team member? No, that's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Okay, we're not doing that. So, let's get rid of this. Let's actually think about how we want to type counter this. Kevin's going to be annoying. If I use quantum types, then I won't be type counter, but I'm not going to have the type countering advantage either. So let's swap in. We definitely want this. And then let's see who we can put in here. I still feel like Aponia or Ellie would be useful. Let's try Aponia. We'll put her in the back somewhere. And then put Sealy in there. Actually, let's do this. Yeah. This is a little bit actually more thought put into the team than what I was doing before. Wait, that thing died immediately? What do you mean my support died instantly? What? I wouldn't even have used it if I'd known it was going to do that nonsense. And now, like, Cosmo's about to die. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. I mean, we leveled up, but at what cost? Hey! Herschel the Void! I haven't got her yet. Nice. Where are you at? Yes, I want you, and I want you to have this. Thank you. You get this. I don't know how useful she'll be right now, but I definitely needed that. We're gonna redo this because I'm not happy about that. Let's see. Well, if you're not gonna be very useful, then what if we did? What if we put Ellie in the back? Like Ellie and Aponia in the back, and then who's our 3-star thing? Is it this thing? I don't even have a 3-star Quantum, do I? Or a King Quantum, I meant. No, actually, this would be the better one, I think. Because it's not type countered, so let's see how this goes. It's a bit of a clusterfuck. Oh yeah, that's working immediately better. Jesus Christ. Alright, yeah. I'd say that works out a lot better. Fuck. All before Vita even got to summon her thing. Jesus. Yeah, I'd say that was a better run of that. Damn. Alright, now we have all of our quantum things. So let's get rid of that. Let's put... I guess we'll put you in the front. We'll see. We'll test this one out. It may work out okay. That's a lot of lobsters.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I mean, we are high enough level that we're probably fine, but still. Yeah, I mean, health-wise, they're doing okay. So, like, we should be fine. Vita, are you gonna do your, like, ult at all, or we're just not doing that? I was slow. And I'm not content with that. I don't feel like auto was the right choice here. Let's try Kevin. I feel like that's probably fine. Or actually, why don't we do instead? Let's do Sushang. And we're hitting like basically all places at once at any given point in time. That seems like a good team comp.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Alright, Sushang, get your stuff quickly, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's getting kind of destroyed, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Ponia, when are you going to do your thing? You need to be faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
See? Better. Oh, all the creature types? Okay. I'm not even worried about that. Let's go. Full mech team, let's go. Why think about things when I can brain dead my way through it? Oh, right. Colin has annoying range shit. Well, Mobius should deal with that here shortly. And yeah, go take care of the Collins. Thank you. No problems. Oh. Oh, weird. Okay. That's something. I wonder if my creature team can deal with this. Because, like, they would type counter everything except for Shoujo. Let's try it. We'll see how they do. They're not too far underneath, but if we can do this one, we can actually get some more character leveled up. Which would be nice. Oh, they're treating this Shoujo as perception. That's why her voice is different. I was wondering why I was hearing that differently, and I'm like, why do you sound different? Damn, Sushang's already almost dead? That's not great. Senti, can you take care of her, please? Thanks. Alright, who we getting? Finally, May can level up. Christ. I feel like she's been struggling for a while. Okay, where are you at? Oh, here's Lantern. Let's give you get a blue. I got you blue. And you get this. I almost have all of them. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing this thing. I'm not missing much then. Okay, so only a couple more stages before we finish off chapter 2 of this. Bunch of quantum shit. I feel like this team still is going to be useful for that. Let's do that. Not a team I thought was going to be very useful. Like, it feels like a hodgepodge of, like, nonsense, but it has been pretty helpful. I don't feel like Veliana's going to survive very long in this, though, because of all the things that she's getting type countered by. So unless her DPS is just, like, really, really good, she might not survive it. That being said, Ellie's taking an absolute beating right now. As is Kevin. Well, somebody... Oh, Ellie died. Not who I thought was going to die from that. Ooh. Weird team. Really weird team. Okay, maybe not Ellie. But maybe we can put... either a pony or Sushang, maybe. Sushang might be the better choice here. Put Kevin on Kevin, violence. That works for me. Kevin fighting his own demons over here. It's fine. And Veliana's not doing great. I kind of figured she was going to have a hard time. Let's see. Who died? It was Veliana? Okay, so she's one I could maybe swap out. If we don't survive this anyway. Come on, Kevin, kill your doppelganger. Oh, we only just barely lost that? That sucks. I refuse to accept this. Alright, well, Veliona wasn't helpful here, so... we swap her out. Who could we put in here that would be better? I mean, I haven't got a chance to really play with Herrscher the Void yet. She's not... she probably won't be all that useful, but we can keep her up anyway, just see what she does. Having a good ranged character would be useful. I haven't really had a chance to do much with her. Look at her subspace lances. They killed Fuqua's daughter. And a bunch of other people. Okay, how useful is that gonna be? Alright, now deal with your Kevin. Quickly! Quick! Damn it! That was actually slower than the last one. So, Herrscher the Void, not as useful. But what if... what if we put Aponia back there? They refuse to listen. Yeah, it seems like it. Wait, hold on. No, I'm not fighting Ellie right now. I'll fight Ellie in a second. We're doing this shit again. I'll fight Ellie in a minute. Aponia and Sushang both doing like some pretty wide AoE stuff. Maybe between like Kevin and Kevin they can deal with it, but Kevin might actually not be the best choice here. We might have to swap him for someone else. If this team can't do it, I think Kevin would be the one I would swap next. Ah shit, the sun is only rising at 2:32 a.m. Unfortunate. I'm pretty sure she's sticking around though, if it's so late. So sun rising at 2:30 in the morning? Jesus. There we go. There's our time thing that we wanted. Okay, so now it's fighting Ellie. And Kevin is probably not going to be the best choice here. But, you know what? If we have everybody doing type countering, that might actually work. That might be okay. That's Iceland for Iceland. Damn, I've never been to Iceland. That sounds fun, though. Summer is relentless. A little bit. Oh, right. There Ellie's going to do that, where she's going to beat me across the map if I'm not careful. Winter's fun. Summer's terrifying. Terrifying in what way exactly? Like, I'm curious. Oh, there. Now Ellie's on our side, so she can start getting wrecked. This team probably isn't going to get the time bonus for this. Hate the heat, and because how I usually... yeah, you would die where I live. Like, I live in South Georgia, and, like, it is so damn hot around here. It gets rough. I easily just kind of eat the bill of what it costs to cool my apartment, because, damn. Yeah, she's tanky. Yeah, she's very tanky. I'm already gonna die. We look. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. All right, Aponia, will you be able to beat Ellie? I don't feel like you will. I think you're gonna die from this. Yeah, I don't think Aponia is living through this. I have an idea for a better team for this, though. If you like nature, you'd love the Northern Lights. And I was like, yeah, I think that'd be really fun. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I guess I will keep Vita for her buff there. We'll keep Aponia. I think we just need more ranged characters to help deal with Ellie being on the other side of the map. So, like, Hersha the Void would be useful here. And this for healing. And then somebody else to be one of our main DPS characters. I'm thinking Cinti, with how aggressive she is, she'd be very useful here. I feel like this seems like a good team here. Let's see how this does. We are also dramatically underleveled for this, so not being able to beat it at all is also absolutely within the realm of possibility. Because if we don't have to, like, trigger Ellie's ult too often, by just doing range stuff, that might actually help. God, Cinti is really eating a lot of that damage, though. Ellie, stop hiding on that side of the map, damn it. She's really just hiding on that side of the map. Get over here. Refuses, yeah. Well, Cinti's dead, which I suppose is expected. Aponi's about to die. Hersha the Void's not leveled up enough to do anything about this. If she lives, I'd be very surprised. Well, now I'll go fishing with the Gramps, a small fishing boat for machines to fish. We'll have to catch 2 tons of fish. That's a lot. Really nice, though. Like, that sounds kind of fun. I don't think I would like that because fish are gross and I don't like fish. But, I mean, that sounds like a comfortable time with your family. Yeah, we're dramatically underleveled here. Let's see. What if we got rid of Vita? What if our support here was Aponia instead? And then we used... I might want Sushang. If you call gutting fish fun, I mean, some people like that. My older brother, he would love that shit. He'd be all about that life. Me though, a hard pass, man. I'm all right. I'm good. I don't need that. I think I will put this in here. Cinti hasn't been very helpful, but we'll do this and Hersha the Void. We'll see how this does. This might do better. I find fish to be very gross. I don't like fish. Fish is very tasty. I don't like touching fish. Or worms, or anything to do with fishing at all. Not about it. My older brother, though, he used to go fishing with my granddad all the time. Like, that was like a big thing for them. Me? You couldn't pay me. Just a hard pass on that. But I just lost 2 cards at once? How dare you? I don't think we're doing this one, guys. I don't think this is happening, chat. Yeah, this ain't happening. Kick his ass, lesbian Jesus. She is kicking my ass. I guess this is what happens when we're, like, really, really underleveled. And I don't think there's a way for me to, like, really improve that at all. We have a better chance of fighting off this nonsense. So I wear gloves. We don't use light bait. We're fishing like 20 fish per 30 minutes. Okay. Impressive, though. Alright, displace all. Who do we want for our king this time? Still just a fighting team. Kevin will freeze them, which will be useful. Then Vita is giving us like a shield thing. I think Kevin freezing them might be the better idea here. And then as far as our team is concerned... Actually, as stupid as it is, I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to do exactly the same team they have. And just see what happens. I kind of want to see what that does. Minus having Eponia in it. I just want to see. I just want to see how that plays. It's not going to go well. But I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. Which of the exact same teams is stronger? Plus Eponia, giving a somewhat unfair advantage. Well, I mean, they've killed off the Vita, but they've also killed off 2 of my teams, so... Go, Vita! You can take on Perception and Kevin. Definitely. If we do win this with this team, that'd be really funny. I doubt it. But you never know. Much closer than I thought it would be. Honestly, that could have gone a lot worse. I thought that would have been worse. Alright, let's swap this team around. I don't really want Kevin or Perception in there right now. Actually, Kevin might leave him. Let's put in... Let's put him here. Let's do proper support for stuff. Let's do a ranged character in the background. Then our healing stuff. And another ranged. I probably could have put in a couple of like lesser characters for like shields or something else, but this might be okay. Yeah, that's like, where's Vita's like ult at? Come on, squad. This is a team I actually tried to build, as opposed to just doing a meme build. Well, it's just Alicia and Herschel the Void now. I would appreciate if you guys would focus on Vita instead of Perception, but... What very similar ults they have. I just now realized. Oh, Ellie's dead. Okay, I didn't think Perception was gonna kill her so fast. Nice. Still won. Doesn't matter if we win. Okay, it's Kevin and May. Let's swap you for Eponia instead. That way we're dealing with May fairly easily. Well, we'll see how they do. If they both stay in the same area, that's actually pretty convenient. Kevin's gonna be decimated by having 2 people on him the whole time, but everyone else can just kind of focus that same area instead of being split across for damage. Oh no, their May has a dragon. I don't think it's gonna matter though. Yeah, I think their Kevin's already dead. They killed my support, but that's not a big deal. Bye, May! Alright, let's see. Oh, I see. I see. Well, let's just try my creature type team and see how that works, where it just type counters everything. I feel like a team this stupid shouldn't work, but it kind of does anyway, and that's really funny. With all of this nonsense, though, it might not go over well. You see how Sushang's health just, like, went away immediately? Anybody caught in the middle of all them things is not going to last very long. Let's see. But having all the type countering is helping. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. No problem. Okay. Hey, look, we got the last one of the cards. We didn't have that before. So let's go level this up. You get a blue. And then you get leveled up. And you get a blue. And you get a blue. Cool, now we have all the cards. Now it's just a matter of like picking whichever ones I feel like. And leveling everything up. We tried my full type countering team before, didn't we? And it didn't work out very well, did it? I don't think it did. Let's try it again anyway. Again, surely a team this stupid won't work. But part of me wants to believe that it will. Like, we're already about to lose my supports, which is where I'm gonna lose like the no KI or no more than one KIA during the thing. But I mean, the type countering for Ellie is working pretty effectively. As long as she doesn't kill someone. There it is. We might. No, we almost did that though. That went way better than I thought it would. So let's see, who could we swap out? Who might not be as useful here? I feel like as much as I like the healer here, she's dying really fast, and that's not super helpful. But who would I replace her with, though? Let's get rid of these two and put in Herrscher the Void. I still like this whole type countering thing. Like, I like this a lot, even if it is stupid. I'm determined to try to make this work somehow. Despite just really needing to wait till tomorrow to do this. If you guys could not go over to Ellie's side of the arena, though, that would be nice. I don't want to trigger her ult over there. Like, the one Ellie has it, but, like, this would be better if we didn't have to do that. I might actually go to sleep after an hour multitasking, watching you play, and playing Battlefield or brain stuff with the blue screen. And you know what? That's fair. I feel that. Get some rest, my guy. The VOD will always be here later. We triggered that. Yeah. Are we actually gonna... Are we gonna clutch this? Hold on. I think we might. Let's go! Alright. I was not expecting that. We didn't get the time thing for that, but that's fine. I can get that later. Let's go! Hell yeah. 3 more pulls. And Herrscher the Void and May are better now. Look, those are 3 characters I actually needed to be better. So let's go ahead and rank up May. You get a purple. Wait, no, you get a purple. And then Herrscher the Void, you get an SP boost. Which just give her a purple too. This one I think wants the SP boost. Let's just do that. We'd love to see it. I didn't think we were gonna be able to do that because like this stuff, I might be able to do some of it, but like we probably won't be able to get very far. I don't think. There's a lot of this though. I still want this last star thing for this. Seeing as half this team just got buffed, maybe they'll do okay and actually get it faster. Let's see. I feel like I need Senti again so she can be buffed more. Might need to check her skills and see what she's got going on. And they already triggered the ult, which I did not need to happen. Come on, team. Kill her faster. Oh, and then my 2 DPSs are already dead. That's a problem. Well, we'll let this play out and see. Yeah, no. Never mind. Not getting it. Let's go see what Senti's skills actually are. Because we might reroll some of them. Where is she at? Senti, where are you? There you are. Okay, techniques. Yeah, well this might be why. Her techniques are bad. Okay, yeah, let's get her better shit here. Yes. Relearn that again. Yeah, 2 damage buffs for her. I think that'll work a lot better. Thanks. We'll do that as well. This is not necessary. I guess physical damage. And then, let's see, we had Sushang was leveled up, then we were using Aponia for some stuff. I think we could relearn, well, maybe. Cancel. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now that Senti stuff is actually leveled up, and not dog water. Alright, Senti, you and Sushang should be doing a lot more damage now. Alright, my little mage and Herschel the Void, you two need to stay on that side of the line, please, and do not trigger Ellie's ult. Let's see. Alright, Senti should have an attack buff now, so she should be doing a lot better. And that's gonna be not great. Still too slow. But they are faster though, so that's good. I think once we level up a bit more, this will probably be the team that'll clutch it. Because look at how close that was. Like, we were only like 8 seconds off. That's not bad for being so far below level. We take these. Let's get all the little, like, things we can get from this. I guess we'll take the crystals, thanks. I'll take the source prism. Guess we'll take that too. Because what is this giving us? Outfits, which I already have. And then some battle pass stuff. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there for now. I think that's a pretty good amount. We've played around with Sushang, did our Elysian Realm stuff. I think that was a good time. Let's go see who's actually live. If there's anybody want to go raid. I don't know if there is. Let's see. Joel's doing art. Mao is doing Trials of the Sky? I don't know what that is. I haven't talked to Mal in a while though. Mal Red. Let's go raid him. Let's go see what he's up to. If I can type. See if I typed the command correctly. Yeah, there it is. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go say hi to Mal. And I'll see you guys sometime next week. This schedule's gonna be kind of weird because of MomoCon, but like we'll figure it out. Bye.